Hi guys, I'm Eileen. Welcome to my channel. Today's video, I want to talk about the most and least used luxury items in my collection. Now I'm going to separate them into a few categories, so if you are interested, please keep watching. In terms of fine jewellery, I've been wearing this necklace every day since the day I got it. So this is by Van Cleef & Arpels. The one I have is in rose gold and in the sweet Alhambra pendant. Now the pendant is made of solid rose gold. I didn't go for the precious stones because I knew I was going to wear this necklace every day. So if I did get it in, let's say, the mother of pearl, it will be a bit harder to look after. So I went for the rose gold pendant. This piece is super easy to look after. I wear it in the shower and sometimes I even spray perfume on it and it's still looking amazing. I never really take it off. It's my everyday necklace. Now this is a beautiful piece. It looks very simple but very elegant. The chain is very fine but it's very shiny. Now a few people ask me if I've had any problem with the chain because it looks so thin, and the answer is no. It's thin but it's very hard wearing and sturdy. The pendant is tiny, so it goes with absolutely everything and is perfect for everyday use. Now if you don't know Van Cleef & Arpels, you'll probably think it's just a simple and beautiful necklace, but if you do know Van Cleef, then you probably know that this is a classic piece to have. I think this is a wonderful piece to have, especially if you are starting to build yourself a fine jewelry collection. I've also been wearing my Cartier Love ring a lot. So the one I have is in the rose gold with the diamond pave. They also do one in a thinner version and another one in the wider version. So the one I have is in the medium size. I absolutely love it. This is basically my upgraded wedding ring. In fact, I usually wear it under my original wedding ring and I think they look perfect together. So I usually prefer yellow gold from Cartier. In fact, when I went into the store, I thought I'll be getting this ring in the yellow gold. But when I tried the rose gold on, I just fell for it. I think the rose gold really complements the diamond pave. The yellow gold still looks amazing, but I think with the diamonds, it would just be a bit too loud. So I went for the rose gold. I get a lot of compliments on this piece, even from people who don't know about Cartier. This is my forever piece. Yeah, I'm so happy to have this in my collection. So this is my least used piece of jewelry. It's a necklace by Van Cleef & Arpels in the yellow gold with the magic Alhambra pendant in the mother of pearl. Now this piece is so beautiful. I think the mother of pearl with the yellow gold, they're just perfect together. When I was making this purchase, I was debating between getting this one or the vintage Alhambra version. I went for this piece because I thought I didn't have any long necklaces, so I thought this would be a great addition to my collection. And I also thought the chain was longer, so it would be a lot easier to put on. So it will be a very convenient piece to have. So you just put it on like that. There you go. Again, this piece is so elegant, very well made. So it looks perfect on a dress, but I think you can easily dress it down too. It can look amazing on a casual outfit as well. I think I never really reached for it, mainly because I'm not used to wearing long necklaces. So this one, it's got the magic Alhambra pendant. So it's got a bit of weight to it. So I feel like when I move, the pendant does move quite a bit with me. And there's been a few times when I eat, when I bend over to get things, the pendant will knock the table. And because this is in the mother of pearl, I'm very worried that it will get scratched or it will fracture. For the time being, it's still looking perfect. But I think if you do bang the table like so, it's suddenly going to get damaged one day. Also, when I wear the necklace, because the chain is quite long, I find that it does tangle itself like that sometimes and I have to undo it. So this piece does require quite a bit of care, and at this stage of my life, because my little boy is still quite young and I often have to run after him quite a lot, so at this moment it's not the most practical piece for me. But I'm not thinking to sell it. I am keeping this in my collection because I know when my little boy is bigger, I'll be wearing it quite a lot. So if you've watched my video before, you will know that I don't usually buy a lot of costume jewelry. I usually prefer to save up a bit longer to buy fine jewelry. But I quite like the Hermes leather bracelets and I have quite a few of them. And my favorite one is this one. So this one is in a black Epsom leather with the rose gold hardware. This is perfect for me because I love black and I adore the rose gold from Hermes. I find that with this piece, it just goes with absolutely everything. My outfits are usually very simple and this is such a statement piece, so it does complete a simple outfit. My husband doesn't really like the CDC bracelets. He thinks it's a bit too manly, but I absolutely love them. I've actually done quite a comprehensive review video about the Hermes bracelets, so I'm going to leave a link down below if you're interested. Have a look. So the piece of costume jewelry that I've not been wearing a lot is my Dior earrings. My friend gave them to me as a wedding present about 7 years ago, but I never really reached for them because I'm not a dangling earring girl. I usually prefer simple studs, and also because they are in silver, I usually prefer jewelry in yellow gold or rose gold. So they are absolutely beautiful, but they are just not really for me. In terms of bags, I've been using this Louis Vuitton mini palm spring backpack so much. So this is tiny, it's so cute. It can fit quite a lot of things actually for a mini bag. Well, at least it can fit everything I will need when I go out. This is my perfect weekend bag. I bring it out a lot on family outings, picnics, and even to the park. I also love bringing this bag to holiday. I usually use it as a crossbody bag, and because it's so small, it sits very close to my body, so I feel very safe even when I go to a crowded place. I also love to use the bag as a top handle bag. I find that it looks very cute when you hold it like that. In terms of comfort, I think this little guy is such a comfortable bag to wear. Some people say the strap feels a bit too thin, but for myself it's not really a problem. It feels perfectly fine on my shoulder. If you ask me, I would say this bag is quite expensive for what it is because basically it's a small canvas bag, but because I've been using it so much, so cost per wear is a lot lower compared to a lot of other bags I have, and also because the canvas is very hard wearing, it's very durable. This bag, I can see it going strong for many years to come. In fact, I can't really see any wear and tear on this bag after using it so much. So I do strongly recommend this bag. I think it's very playful and cute and practical. So the bag that I've used the least is my Hermes Lindy 26. So the one I have is in the Clermont leather and in a color called Sarge. So basically it's a light green color with a grey undertone. I never thought that I would ever buy a bag in green color, but when I saw this color, I was sold because it's quite a neutral green and I feel like it can go with a lot of things. I think the Lindy is perfect in the size 26 because it looks so cute, but at the same time it's big enough to carry everything I will need. It's a very practical bag as well because it comes with a shoulder strap, and the top handles you can either carry the bag like so or put them on the crook of the arm, and that usually is my favorite way of carrying this bag. So the Lindy is got 5 feet on the bottom, so it does help to protect the bottom of the leather, and on the side it's got 2 side pockets, which I think is a very handy feature to have, and on the inside it's got a very generous space, so you can certainly fit a lot of things. And then on the inside it's got 2 inner pockets. Sometimes I fit some cash in it or my ID, whatever that's important. I still use this bag, but I usually use it in the summer. I think mainly because of the color. If I did get it in the black color, I think I would have used it a lot more. I really recommend this bag because it's so beautifully made. The attention to detail is impeccable. Every time I look at her, I just think it's so gorgeous. I don't think I will ever sell it because it has a very special place in my heart, but again, I kind of wish I got it in a neutral color like in taupe or black. In terms of shoes, I've been loving these ankle boots from Eileen Studio so much. I actually have two pairs. So this one is in the suede leather in the dark brown color, and I also have one in the dark navy color. I love them to bits. They are so well made and they look so fantastic on. So the heels are about 4 centimeters high, so they give you enough heel support and they are so comfortable to walk in. And I also love the pointy toe design. They really do make your legs look more elongated. So they are perfect for me because I don't have the longest legs. Yeah, I've been wearing them so much. I am actually planning to add another pair in my collection in the black textured leather, but I'm hoping not to get them at full price. So I am looking out for a good sale on Boxing Day. So if you do follow me on my Instagram, you will know that I've been wearing these Roger Vivier flat shoes a lot. So these are in the grey pattern leather. Now it does rain a lot in the UK, and I find that with the pattern leather it's actually quite easy to look after, because if it does get wet, you just wipe it down with a piece of tissue and it's good as new. In fact, I can't see a lot of wear and tear with this pair of shoes. They are still looking great. And because this is in the neutral grey colour, they go with anything. So when I don't know what to wear, I usually grab for these shoes. They are true to size and very comfy. So if I do go for a long day of shopping, these are the perfect shoes to go for. So my least one pair of shoes has to be these Chanel espadrilles. So mine are in the beige colour with the black cap toe in this gorgeous lambskin leather. Now they are very popular, so I'm not going to talk too much about them. But they look fantastic on, they are true to size and very comfy. I don't reach for them a lot because I've heard some people say that if you get water on these shoes, they are written off. I know it sounds a bit silly because they are shoes, so they are supposed to be worn, but I'm always a bit paranoid because they are quite expensive. So I'm hoping to keep them in a good condition for as long as I can. So I usually only wear them in the summer when the weather is good, and I'll always double check to make sure that it will not rain. I mean, if you ask me, I would say I do recommend them because they are beautiful and they look really good, but I'm not sure if they are designed for everyday use. In terms of clothing, I've been wearing this Burberry trench coat a lot. So I've had this for quite a number of years now and it's still going strong. I wear this even in the spring and summertime because it looks fantastic when you have a t-shirt and a pair of skinny jeans on. And in the colder months, like in the winter, I will pair with like a thicker jumper. It's quite lightweight, but it does keep you very warm. And I think this design is just classic and timeless. It will never go out of style, so this is a piece that will really stand the test of time. I think a good quality trench coat is a good piece to have, especially if you're building yourself a capsule wardrobe. It goes with a lot of outfits, you can wear it all year round and it can easily transition it from day to night. So my least one piece of clothing is also from Burberry. So this is a coat in the camel color, it's double-breasted and the back looks like that. I got this coat in an outlet store in Cheshire Oaks. So with Burberry, they usually have the outlet collection. So these are pieces that you cannot find in the normal store. And I think this coat is one of them. I would say it's still well made, it looks good, but I just never really reach for it because I think it looks a bit too serious and a bit too formal. And I usually prefer very casual outfits. I really think outlet shopping can be a bit dangerous sometimes, especially when you start buying things just because you think you are making a saving. So right now, I don't go to any outlet stores anymore, not very often anyway, just because I don't want to make any impulse purchases. So when I buy anything luxury, I try to have a wish list and I try to stick to that list. So that's my video about the most and least used luxury items in my collection. I hope you find this video helpful, especially if you are considering to buy any of these items that I've mentioned. I want to thank you so much for watching. Do consider subscribing and have a good day.